Hello, so let's do the market review results. So I'm now in a position of gold because it was textbook. So we were waiting for this indication to be, how would you say, like to enter on this indication. And it was textbook because the price so pulled back, then came back with London, reacted to this low, failed the lower low, and when it fails for a lower low, what we're looking for is that it goes and closes above, and this was beautiful, beautiful, closed above the lower high and was just at very bullish at the indication, not this one, yeah, this one, and therefore I took it. So now my TP is up here, is it up here? Yes, something like this. So I am targeting these ones and then those ones. So let's see. I will see how it reacts there. Like I can always close it. Then SP 500, I took a loss. I took a loss because I don't know what I was doing. Like I rushed. So there wasn't an indication yet. I saw price coming down here, and then when I took a loss, it was up there. And what I thought was, well, it reacted already. So at the first 15-minute signal, I'm going to get in. And therefore, this was my 15-minute indication. I enter right there, and it right there, stop loss there, because this is the last, yeah, kind of the last low. Anyway, it took me out immediately. And then I waited. When I saw the 4-hour closing with a long rejection and closing above, I looked for an entry, and I entered on the 15 minutes. No, I entered on the 5 minutes, pardon. I entered on the 5 minutes around here because it's true that there was the break of the higher low with this retest, but I also count the wicks. I would have liked it to pass through this wick, because at this point this is the reaction to that, to all these level, and which is, look, so I, like, when this candle more or less closed, I was right there and stop loss there, and I closed it around here because on the 15 minutes it closed like that. It was a bit so I was just like, it's almost 4:30, yeah, like 5, I closed it. I was happy. I made back the loss and some. So, and then US 30 didn't come to the Indy, so no entry. Now is reacting to this area. So this is not for you to enter, but it's just, why is it pulling back? Because there's a market structure area. And I was looking at this CAD-JPY because when I looked at it before New York, this candle was like right up here. And then this is the definition of a failed break of structure and also a failed indication, because price is not indicating that is what it wants to go higher, is rejecting. And therefore, like looking at the same price action with a break of structure point of view, this is the definition of rejection, of like failed high. So it's not a failed high until it goes and breaks the support. So this was like high, this was supposed to be a higher high, and now if this is going to be a failed high, I expect the price what will close down here, so it will take a bit of time. Or what can happen is that this next candle in 1 hour time will close above like this. And if it does, it's interesting because this is going to be like that, and is going to qualify as what I call like a half break, because you can have a break with like this, right? Then forget that it went up, but you can have a clean break, like a one candle going through your structure. Instead, there are some breaks where it takes two phases. Like the first one rejects and the second one confirms that it's going up. And that's nice because then like with backtesting, I've seen that it will come back exactly to the point which was my entry on not the entry, but yeah, exactly at the point which was my entry on FTSE yesterday. Okay, so this, I'll just leave it this as a reminder. So for now is invalidated. And then this was what happened. We have to see now if gold is GU is going to close above here. Now it's not even anymore this one, because the pullback went on and created a lower high. So now not only we want to see crossing the break of structure and indicate bullish indication, but we wanted to also now do the reversal, so break the high. And nothing else. This reacted there, but now again in 1 hour time, let's see what it does. It could be falling, but for now consolidating. Bitcoin still doing, GBP CAD, oh, came in retested, right? NAS is still where it was. NAS doesn't have, like, it moved, but it didn't actually move on a break of structure. It didn't retest any swing high or low, because this is the swing high and this is the swing low, and it's right in between. So it's like, if you can't see it, it's like swing low, swing high. So we are like swing low, swing high. Then there is a pullback, and now which is this one, and now it is like, you see, it's consolidating, it's not doing anything. It's in a zone that you cannot trade, and we'll have to see if it goes and breaks above here, or down here. If it breaks this one coming down, is not a break, well, it is a failed high, but for now it's up here, so we will see. Nothing. Natural gas still in the no trade zone. Euro USD, I'm just going through. Yeah, nothing, so no sells. The FTSE, thank you. So yesterday I got in, oh no, it wasn't no, okay, I forgot, I remembered wrong, saying that this was a candle closing and reopening. My trade was here yesterday, and I was seeing it coming down all the way down, and it did. So let's see if there's an entry. But now it's London close. Okay, that's so great. So I'll monitor this evening, because now we touch the Indy, and this is the indication, so beautiful on daily, fantastic. And what it did on 15 minutes, and I'm looking at 15 minutes because you can see the trend easily, lower high, low, high, low, lower high, and we have to see, it looks like a failed low. This is nice, failed low, and therefore now I want to see when it breaks this line. It has to close above with a nice engulfing candle. The only thing that I'm saying, yeah, I'm looking, actually no, because I have to wait tomorrow morning, because this is the session of London, and London just closed half hour ago. So whatever it does, I have to stick to my rules and my consistency, and so just New York. Nikkei still doing nothing. Euro JPY, still nothing. This one we were saying has to break up here because also is the break of the Indy, but this is no, actually not. It's not true because it has completed the pullback, because you see the trend is like low high low 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 high low 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 high low low, or whatever, this one or this one. This is nicer, but it's been broken. So the continuation has started, but it's not safe yet. It's going to be safe when this closes here with, since is Texas, it's the US, has to close with New York. GBP JPY nothing, Australian nothing, USD CAD nothing, USD JPY nothing. We appreciate the drop, but nothing. Euro, this is nice. This is no. So this is gone, and it was dirty, and it wasn't, because we saw this, so it's a no trade zone, and then it went, and we don't take the indication when it happens. But now this is nice for those who trade at night. The Tokyo, this could be your trade. You wait, see either the Quasimodo or the failed lower high, the failed higher high of the pullback, and you take it. Australian, nothing. Look how precise this is. Nothing. Now we'll see. It has to break above. I would say now this is the point. Okay, has to break above. France, still nothing. Nothing, because it didn't break. You see, it looks like it's going to close. It's going to close above. Right, so that's done. That's done. See you later with the setup assessment. Although I don't think things can change much with this kind of volumes now, but let's do it. All right, bye.